streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, happy Friday. I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. We have made it to the weekend, but, of course, we are tracking some rain. Meteorologist Brian Lapis with us now. Traffic and weather. How's it looking out there, Brian?
You know what? So far, so good. Here we go into the weekend. And traffic actually is a little slow at the early onset here of the evening commute on I-291 at the merge with the Mass Pike and the merge with 91. But otherwise, I believe that we're in pretty good shape. So let's go ahead and take a look at temperatures right now, anywhere from the upper 60s to upper 70s, depending on where you are. Great Barrington, interestingly enough, it's 78 right now, 69 Westfield, 72 Northampton, Greenfield at 72, 71 right now in Springfield. Orange, you're at 74. We've had some scattered showers as expected. Most of the action has been along and east of the Connecticut River in Hamden and Hampshire County, but there's a chance for a scattered shower right through. Oh, I'm not going to show this to you yet. There is the chance for a scattered shower through the evening hours, and eventually we get into some steady rain. The good news, though, is that the weekend will not be a total loss. We'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
The U.S. Department of Labor is closing Job Corps centers across the country, and that includes Westover Job Corps in Chicopee. The Labor Department said the decision follows an internal review of the program's outcome and operating structure. The program's deficit is projected to reach $213 million in performance in the year 2025. Now, State Senator Jake Oliveira issued a statement in response to the closure, saying in part, quote, "This abrupt move not only jeopardizes the futures of students who depend on Job Corps for hands-on career training and economic opportunity, but also threatens the livelihoods of dedicated staff who support their success. The sites must pause operations by June 30th. The town of Amherst says 2 people were arrested by U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement agents on Wednesday, and the town did not have any prior notice. Town officials say federal agents made 2 separate arrests between 7 and 8 Wednesday morning. In a statement to 22 News, the town manager said, quote, "The town of Amherst and the Amherst Police Department did not participate in either of these incidents and have not participated in any federal immigration enforcement actions that have occurred." It went on to say that the town of Amherst is a sanctuary community that will not cooperate with ICE. A jury has convicted a man of first-degree murder in the stabbing death of a Chicopee woman. Kason Walters was found guilty in the killing of 25-year-old Brianne Boycell back in August of 2021. Springfield police found Boycell suffering from multiple stab wounds on Baldwin Street, where they had originally been called for a report of a car accident. Walters was arrested nearly 2 months after the killing in Lakeland, Florida, and was sent back to Massachusetts to face charges including murder and armed carjacking. The defense called their first witness today in the retrial of Karen Reed. An accident reconstruction expert was first to take the stand. He reviewed the reconstruction report conducted by Aperture, the prosecution's expert witness. He testified during direct questioning that Aperture's reports were not accurate when it comes to the timeline of events on January 29, 2022. He also testified that Reed's vehicle data does not indicate there was a collision on the night of John O'Keefe's death. Today was day 24 of testimony. Reed has said the defense's case will likely take between a week and a half to 2 weeks to present. Back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. It looks relatively dry out there right now, Brian. The good news, the weekend doesn't look like a total rain out.
Yeah, in fact, the wettest part of the weekend is going to be during the middle of the night tonight. So all things considered, some slow improvement here weekend to weekend with our weather. Anyway, let's take a look right now. There are a couple of scattered light showers eastern Hamden, eastern Hampshire, and eastern Franklin County. We're going to keep the chance of showers in through the evening hours, but those showers should be fairly few and far between. 22 News Storm Team Skycast, 5 o'clock here this afternoon. And here are the clouds with a couple of scattered showers. And then as we head into the overnight hours, this is midnight tonight. Here comes the steady rain. There it is. But by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, the steady rain is winding down, and it's scattered showers, maybe brief periods of light rain here through noon tomorrow, midday. And then some breaks of sunshine in the afternoon. Still the chance for an isolated shower, but right now, most of the afternoon, if not all of it, looks dry, and most of the day on Sunday looks dry as well. We'll update on 22 News at 5.
Well, fans are still awaiting answers after the last-minute cancellations of 2 concerts at Fenway Park in Boston. A statement from Live Nation read, due to unforeseen circumstances, the Shakira and Jason Aldean and Brooks and Dunn performances originally scheduled for May 29th and May 30th, respectively, at Fenway Park have been canceled. As of this morning, Live Nation had not provided further details on what those circumstances were. The Boston Globe reports there was a problem with the stage. Live Nation says refunds will be available at your point of purchase. Well, Taylor Swift has regained control over her entire body of work. In a lengthy note posted to her official website today, Swift announced, "All of the music I've ever made now belongs to me." According to the note, the pop star has purchased her catalog of recordings originally released through Big Machine Records from their most recent owner, the private equity firm Shamrock Capital. She did not disclose the amount. Over the last few years, Swift has been re-recording and releasing her first 6 albums in an attempt to regain control of her music. So far, there have been 4 re-recorded albums. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, Job Corps programs nationwide, as we mentioned, are shutting down, including the site in Chicopee. We find out what this means for individuals enrolled at the Westover program. Plus, the Hampden County Sheriff's Office is sharing an urgent warning about an uptick in scam calls claiming to come from their office. We'll have what you need to know. And we have a wrap-up of the week on Beacon Hill. See what happened at the state capitol tonight for State House Spotlight. Brian?
Traffic is starting to slow down a little bit as we get into the evening commute. 91 south through downtown is a little slow, and there's a minor backup here at the merge of 291 and 91 and the merge of 291 and the Mass Pike. Some rain here to start the weekend, but all things considered, we got a little drying trend working for us. We'll show you on 22 News at 5.
All weekend long, we have updates on wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and the 22 News Plus app, where you can watch our newscasts live and for free. We'll see you tonight starting at 5.